J.W. Kaiser.
Well, Kaiser was able to land that right hand, but putting himself against the fence is probably not the best idea. When you got a wrestler that has the experience of Jake Hager.
Recruited by the University of Oklahoma as a two-sport athlete, as I mentioned earlier. An All-American in 2006, and Jake Hager still holds the Oklahoma single-season record for most pins at 285 with 30 in 2006.
That does show you that he does have legitimate amateur wrestling ability and skill.
And the real Mick Foley, wishing his buddy, the real Jack Swagger, the very best in his Bellator MMA debut.
You look at Jake is looking right now. He's going for that Kimura. He's trying to reach over. He's allowing him to extend that arm. He needs to pull that arm back in. Don't force it. Take your body, make your body move to make it fit. Reaching your arm through.
Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, CM Punk, Dave Bautista. Some of the pro wrestlers in MMA, and it is Dave Bautista's gym where Jake Hager trains. Those are some big elbows.
That was a big elbow that he landed that first one. That definitely got Kaiser's attention.
And he's got the Cincinnati boys in his corner. Josh Rafferty from season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter. Rob Radford is boxing coach. Boxing coach for Rafferty, but Rich Franklin.
We got the ability, we got an arm triangle going here. He doesn't even have to clear that leg if he's got enough squeeze, but if he clears that leg, it's gonna make it a lot tighter and a lot better. He'll be able to sink that hip down.
It is all over! Jake Hager by submission in his professional debut. Little Wrestling 101, and then a big elbow, Big John.
It was the elbows on the ground that started the reaction, that put them in position to be able to get that. He got hit. You see Kaiser starting to turn based upon that elbow. This elbow comes across and he hits it because Kaiser doesn't see it until it's too late. Boom, right in the middle of the forehead. And that's what sets him up. That's what gets the arm across. He gets that arm triangle, and he's so big and strong and so long. That's where the length difference comes into play. He's able to get this tap based upon that strength and that length. With that, he doesn't even have to get the leg free.
1-0 as a professional, Jake Hager. Tonight's Corner Cam brought to you by Boost Mobile. Easy to switch, easy to save. We the people. Jake Hager said to the fans here and around the world as we headed to break, Jake Hager's 1-0 to make it official. Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the tap comes by way of a head and arm choke. Officially 2 minutes, 9 seconds into round number 1. The winner by submission, Jake Hager.
Big moment for Jake Hager. He is actually just as big as Big John, and J.W. Kaiser, some great class there.
I am here with your winner, Jake Hager. I know you've done a lot. You gave up a lucrative career, a career that you spent a lot of time in to come into this cage and follow a dream. How are you feeling right now?
I feel like hard work pays off. Perry, Oklahoma, stand up!
We talked about the difference between leaving wrestling, coming to MMA, and we talked about actually getting punched in the face. And right away, you got punched in the face. And you accepted it well, and you went to what is your skill set. You went to the wrestling, and you ended up using strikes. That elbow is what set everything up for you. You hit him with a huge strike. What were you thinking when you were on the ground with him?
I was trying to slow everything down in my mind, keep control. I wanted to lay on him all day. I knew I was gonna get that big elbow in there. It's just a matter of keeping my posture, and it's just a matter of time before I slip that arm, and I'm gonna get that arm triangle.
So how much more are we gonna see of you in this Bellator cage?
Ooh, a lot more. I like it here at Bellator. I plan on this being life for the next decade. So As long as you guys want to keep seeing me out here, I'm going to keep bringing it.
I know your old boss gave you one thing. He said, don't lose. Is there something you want to say back to him now?
Hey, sometimes to convince Vince, you have to convince, baby.
I don't think you can say it any better than that. Congratulations on your first win in MMA. Welcome to Bellator. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Mr. Jake Hager.
He began wrestling at age 5 at the YMCA, and the last year and a half have been full-time MMA training, and it pays off with a win here tonight in his professional debut inside the Bellator cage with Josh Rafferty and our good buddy Rob Bradford.
Mama, Dad, I love you.